What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. We have got a lot going on today. The GTR is having some weird misfiring issues. I got a check engine light that said cylinder number 3 is misfiring. I reached out to my tuner. He said it's most likely your spark plugs. So we got to head over to FedEx, pick up the spark plugs that I ordered. Then my brakes on my GTR are awful. They are so bad, they're squeaking so loud, it's actually embarrassing. So I ordered some new brake pads and rotors, and we're gonna get those loaded up into the GTR, and then we're gonna head over to Clarity Auto Works and see if we can get all of this work done today. Let's go. Look at the size of this. This is one rotor. Oh, these things are huge. And can't forget the brake pads. You hear that? That's the misfire. Listen real quick. It's not too bad right now. The other day it was like ding, 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 like really bad. So hopefully changing out the spark plugs will fix that. Out with the old, in with the new. All right, the brake calipers and rotors are on the car, and the best part is the bedding in process. If you're unfamiliar, that's where you drive about 40, 50 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. You do this a few times, and this kind of seats the brake pads onto the rotors, and it's called the bedding in process. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna speed up, slam on the brakes, speed up, slam on the brakes, and it's actually a whole lot of fun. Well, we got a cop, so I'm gonna wait. All right, I'm not gonna bed in the brakes just yet, because there was a cop up here. Actually, I'm gonna do one right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna go up to 40 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. Oh, there we go. Do it again. 40 miles an hour, slam on the brakes. Brakes. Okay. Yes, much better. All the noises that I've been hearing are gone, which is amazing. Gosh, I hate when my car makes noises that are like not supposed to be there, like whatever that scraping noise of my old brake pads and rotors were. 60 miles an hour and go. Ooh. I wish you guys could just feel what I'm going through right now. I don't really know how to illustrate it to you guys, but I'm going up to like 40, 50, 60 miles an hour, somewhere around there, and just slamming on the brakes, and it's fun. Now that we've got all of the brake rotors installed, the pads on, the brake pads are bedded, we're set to shift gears, no pun intended, and start working on these spark plugs. So I'm gonna pop the hood. Actually, the hood's already popped. So we're going to start working under here to get the spark plugs off. Basically, I have to remove the intake manifold, which means I got to undo these right here, the throttle bodies, and the spark plugs are somewhere down here. I haven't done this job before, and like I've said before in my other videos, I'm gonna make it up as I go along. Also, for the record, this is not an install video on how to do spark plugs. It never fails. I dropped a screw. Let's see if we can see it. That's it right there. Yay! There we go. Never fails. Whew, it's a new day, guys. Let's get this spark plug project done and over with. Always make sure you cover that up. You do not want anything going in there. All right, this seems to be working well for me, so let's give it another try. Damn it. Nope. All right, guys. Third time's a charm. Boom. All right, look at that. All right, well, in an interesting twist of events, I don't have one tool. I don't have a torque wrench that does inch pounds. So I gotta head over to the store, grab a wrench that does inch-pounds so I can torque down the intake manifold properly. This is what I'm gonna take. Oh, look at that lighting. We're gonna bust out the good old rusty RX-7. It's not really rusty, but this is what we're taking. Definitely not the best car on a startup, but it gets the job done. So we're gonna hop in, head to the store, get a wrench that does inch-pounds, and then we'll come back and wrap up the job on the GTR. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've officially driven this car 100 miles. Oh, it's going to 101. 101 miles. All right, let's do a second gear pull. Even though this car is ridiculously slow, that's still so much fun. All right, you guys, this is the tool that I needed. It's basically just a torque wrench that does inch-pounds. And the reason why I need it is because when you put the intake manifold back on, there is a sequence and a very specific torque setting. All right, all the pieces are back on. Got that back on, got that back on, all the hoses connected, the flex fuel connected. Let's start her up and see if we did a good job. I'm gonna let it warm up and then we'll take her for a spin and see if it's any better. It sounds a little weird to me, but I don't know. Whenever I'm like done with a project, I'm always over analyzing every sound of the car. So I'm gonna drive it, do the butt dyno test to make sure everything's all good, and if it is, then we'll be done. Seems like it still might be misfiring a little bit. I'm gonna drive it, and also I'm on pump gas and I have less than a quarter tank, so we're gonna go to the E85 station, fill her up, and see if there's any difference after, you know, we get the E85 back in the car. Well, would you look at that? Good old E85 is out of service. Unbelievable. So I didn't get the noise on camera, but my car's making some weird ass noises, so now I gotta hop out and see what it is. Even though I put this on extra tight, look at this. It just popped right off. Jesus. All right, well, now I just wish I had a screwdriver. Damn, I'm glad I'm resourceful. Look at this. Look at this. I got my garage door opener. This piece comes out. Check this out. I was able to fit this back on. Check this out. I'm just gonna sit here and tighten this. Oh man, this sucks. Until it's tight enough for me to drive. Man, if it's not one thing, it's another. So now my access port is stuck in the initializing, here, let's get it to focus. There we go. In the initializing data log screen, I need to data log because I need to see if my car is still misfiring or if, you know, changing the plugs fixed the problem, but I can't data log now. All right, we made it back home. I finished putting those couplers on properly, they're seated properly, and I got them torqued down to the correct spec. So now we're gonna hop in the GTR, we're gonna put the pedal down, and we're gonna see how this car responds after all the spark plugs are in now. I got the brakes on, even though the front rotors are on backwards, and I've got E85 back in the car. Let's hop in, let's go do this. This will be the ultimate test if that coupler's on, because when I boost a lot, it pops off if it's not on there good enough, so. Yeah, my car threw a shit ton of oil, or not oil, smoke. There's so much freaking smoke. Unreal. Maybe I need new turbos. Maybe I need new turbos. thing. I feel like we put all this time and effort into our cars to make them faster, and before long we're already used to it, which is why we're always trying to buy more parts and tune our cars to make them faster. We get used to it. I just did a pull. I don't really know what it felt like. You know, it didn't like, it wasn't what I was expecting. So I don't know if I'm used to it. Like, I'm totally completely used to it. Like, full bolt-on E85, I'm just used to it now. Or if my car is running like crap. So I was able to fix my cobb access port. I did data log that last pull. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep doing some more pulls. Well, that was it. That was my day. That was actually my weekend. We got the car running. It's running better. I'm going to send those data logs over to my tuner, see what he has to say. But for the most part, it was actually feeling pretty good when I was doing those pulls. I know I was saying, you know, maybe I'm used to it, but it still threw my head back, and it was still quite a thrill to just put the pedal down and shift through all the gears. And it was really, really fast. And so I'm really pleased with how the work came out. So that's it. We're done here. We are done here. So once again, guys, thank you for coming to my channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that notifications bell. And once again, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.